Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem by the VMI Regimental Band and the invocation by the Institute Chaplain, Captain Colonel John Casper.
Won't you join me for the invocation? Lord, it's with the spirit of joyful gratitude and celebration that we're gathered here this morning for commencement. We pause in these moments to recognize your grace and your favor in each soon-to-be graduate that walks across this stage. We also recognize and give you thanks for the family and friends that have supported them along the way. Many cadets seated here have lost loved ones during their cadetship that would otherwise be here in celebration. And we pause to honor them this morning too. I pray that each time the class of 25 looks upon their diploma, they will be reminded of these things, of the deepest bonds of friendship, the meaning of honor, the love of family, and the importance of their faith. Raise them up, Lord, long after they leave here to accomplish immeasurably more than they could ever ask or imagine, and leave a legacy that continues well beyond their lifetime. We pray these things with joyful hearts. Join with their families, friends, loved ones, and all those who supported them on their journey. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Good morning. Members of the VMI Board of Visitors, elected officials, the academic board, faculty, staff, cadets, friends and families of today's graduates, welcome to VMI's Commencement Ceremony, the culmination of 4 years of hard work by the class of 2025. I want to welcome our commencement speaker today, General Darren W. McDew, class of 1982. He will be formally introduced to speak in a few moments by the first class president, but I would like to take this opportunity to introduce him and to thank him for being with us today. General McDew commissioned in the United States Air Force after graduating from VMI with a degree in civil engineering. He became a command pilot with over 3,300 flight hours on numerous aircraft. He served in various staff assignments, including Air Force Aide to the President, Chief of Air Force Senate Liaison Division, and Director of Air Force Public Affairs. His previous senior positions include Commander of Air Mobility Command, Commander of the 18th Air Force, and Commander of the United States Transportation Command at Scott Air Force Base. He earned many decorations, including the Defense Distinguished Service Medal, Air Force Distinguished Service Medal, and Defense Superior Service Medal, and the Legion of Merit. Today, he continues to serve on boards of numerous organizations, including the Boys and Girls Club of America, the Man's Horn Youth Foundation, and USAA. When I first met General McDew, I was a matriculant, and he was my Uncle Dyke and the regimental commander of the Corps. I've always looked up to him and appreciated the example he has set as a champion of ethical leadership, integrity, and opportunity. Thank you for your service to our country and all you've done to VMI. Welcome home, General McDew. Graduation from VMI is a great personal achievement, but it is not reached alone. Many others have contributed to the success of today's graduates, including parents and grandparents, guardians, brothers and sisters, friends, fellow cadets, faculty, staff, coaches, and hosts, to name a few. VMI is particularly grateful to the parents, grandparents, and guardians for encouraging, supporting, and sustaining our cadets. May I ask these individuals stand so you can receive our thanks. Parents, grandparents, guardians, please stand and be recognized. At the heart of any great institution is its faculty. They are the ones who teach, guide, counsel, and encourage our cadets. This includes our military staff and those who coach our athletes. Ancillary to these groups, but just as critical, are the multitude of Institute personnel responsible for daily operations. Please join me in expressing thanks to the Institute's faculty and staff. The class of 2025 matriculated on Saturday, August 21st, 2021, with a strength of 487 matriculates. About 59% of you came from the Commonwealth of Virginia, while others joined us from 42 states and 7 foreign countries. Today, we celebrate the graduation of 310. Adding graduates from other ceremonies this academic year, VMI will grant a total of 345 degrees this year. Of those graduating today, over 50% commissioned into the armed forces,
while others will commission later in the year or complete officer candidate school. These numbers reinforce VMI's historic mission of producing citizen soldiers. Along these lines, a number of VMI cadets, staff, faculty, and family members and parents, and many others in the audience today are currently serving or have served in the armed forces. Would all of you please rise and receive our heartfelt appreciation for your service to our nation. Class of 2025, you arrived as we were coming out of the pandemic. We returned to completely in-person classes your first semester, although we still maintained many safety protocols for that year. Your journey began when you marched up to barracks for the first time on that hot, sunny afternoon. You trained for 8 exhausting days and then participated in the RAC Crucible. The old Corps returned, you met your dykes and the RDC, and you were soon in a repetition of studying, training, and exercising with little sleep in between. That routine was broken for the holidays before you returned in January, and the intensity increased. You knew breakout would soon arrive, and at 5 a.m. on February the 5th, you were awakened on that cold morning and sent to the CPTF for team building and physical training. After nearly 12 hours, you crawled across the dusty parade ground, moved the sandbags from Marshall Arch, and received your nameplates from your dykes. You were then the class of 2025. That evening, Mr. Reggie Webb, class of 75, offered some words of encouragement, and everyone joined together for your first old yell. Your first year was also my first full year as superintendent. In many ways, we've grown together. I challenged you when we first met to own the narrative about VMI and the Corps of Cadets and maintain a commitment to honor and integrity in everything that you do. You rose to the challenge magnificently by demonstrating what this institute stands for, embodied in our honor code. Pressure was applied during the rat line, but you persevered with humility and resilience. You came from many diverse backgrounds, but you've shown respect for one another and molded yourselves into a strength of a class despite differences. I'm sure your class will never forget Ring Figure Celebration, both because of what it represents and because of the dense smoke covering Lexington at the time from the wildfires. During that dinner at night, Sergeant Major Sowers reminded you of the courage, pride, and selfless and bonds that you formed at VMI. The next day, you were told to look at your rings and think about the core values and ideals that they stand for. You should wear your ring with pride, but never forget its true meaning. Then last August, you met your 498 rats and began running a rat line that was focused on professionalism and purpose. Through your guidance and mentorship, the class of 2028 broke out on February 10th of this year and are here to celebrate with you. You've proven to be excellent mentors and have positively influenced the next generation of cadets. Just as important, you've made friendships and bonds that will last a lifetime. Today, because of your efforts over the past 4 years, you leave the Corps stronger than it was on that hot day in August of 2021. I want to commend you for what you've accomplished. I can say without a doubt, your class showed tremendous grit and resilience. As we reflect on what you've learned, I encourage you to begin your next journey remembering every choice, every decision, or challenge that you undertake can be done so successfully if you navigate by applying some very basic principles of leadership: character, courage, and commitment. The character you developed over the past 4 years is a hallmark of your education program and a part of our mission. Each of you have embraced our honor system, and I challenge you to never forget it. You will find that your character will breed trust in others and trust is the key to every relationship. Maintain the ethical and moral compass that you have developed and never compromise it no matter the situation. It took courage to select VMI and endure our unique form of education. When faced with mental, physical, and social pressures, you never quit. When faced with a challenge, you learn and you demonstrated how to work within the system to overcome. Along the way, you may have even considered a less onerous path. Never forget the courage you mustered to complete this mission. You've developed the mental and moral courage to face difficulties and stand up to your core beliefs. Lastly, never give up. Stay committed. You understand the Brother Rat spirit. Take what you've learned and apply it to your next cause, your next activity, your next relationship. Be the leader who others look to for strength and encouragement. They know they can trust you and lean on you in the toughest of circumstances. I truly believe if you embrace these three principles, it will help make you through VMI and will help you in life. They will apply to any future challenge that you face. Remember, your character at times will be tested. Let the principles you've learned here guide you through what's right. Maintain the courage to live your life's purpose and stay committed to the end. One guarantee in life is that unexpected challenges will occur. What matters is how you respond. As you leave today, you will begin lives in the military, you'll head off to graduate school, or you'll go into the civilian workforce. I challenge you to serve the people around you. At this very foundation, leadership is about serving. No matter the size or scope of your next assignment, become leaders in your family, in your community, for the Commonwealth, and for the nation. Class of 2025, the open road now awaits you. I want to personally wish you my serious congratulations and the brightest future possible. It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2025, Cadet Jonah M. Jarak. The valedictorian at VMI is peer elected by classmates and is truly a high honor. Lieutenant Jarak is graduating today as an honors student with a degree in international study and minors in Spanish, Arabic, and national security. He spent a summer in Morocco studying non-democratic governments, the inspiration for his honors thesis. He served as Echo Company commander, a prosecutor on the honor court, an academic coach for Spanish and international studies, and was a member of the Navigators Bible Study. Yesterday, he commissioned in the United States Army. Lieutenant Jarak provided outstanding leadership to this corps and is highly respected among all his peers. Class of 2025, your valedictorian, Lieutenant Jonah Jarak.
General McDew, General Wins, General Moreshi, Board of Visitors, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, friends and family, and most significantly, Brother Rats of the class of 2025, good morning. First, I would like to thank the many people who made this moment possible. To God, for being the reason I wake up every morning and the strength from which I draw. My greatest achievement in life is not that I am called a good man or a good leader, but a follower of Him. To the faculty and staff, a heartfelt thank you for pouring your time and talent into us these past 4 years. To my fellow cadets and Brother Rats, thank you for making the sacrifices required every day. Thank you for the countless memories that will fill the sands of our hourglasses. To our family and friends, thank you for supporting these 310 graduating cadets through 4 years at VMI. We couldn't have done it without you. The Virginia Military Institute is no ordinary college. For most of us, these unique characteristics are the reason we came to Lexington, Virginia for our post-high school studies. On August 21st, 2021, 486 young men and women from 42 states and 7 foreign countries met in the core physical training facility and signed the VMI matriculation book. Shortly thereafter, we gathered in this very arena, and with our idiot tags clipped to our shirt, we captured a brief glimpse of our new reality. Once we formed into our new companies, we marched out of Cameron Hall, up the hill in the August heat, and entered barracks. Wearing our Jim Dyke shirt and our Jim Dyke shorts, we were herded like sheep while the old corps hollered and yelled in new barracks. When the drum sounded and the upperclassmen slow marched into new barracks, our new reality came into focus. On that August day, we had not yet met our cadre or our dykes. We did not know about the rat line, confinement, penalty tours, or demerits. We had not learned about the honor system or the class system, or that our only privilege was to tuck our chins in and to put our foreheads back. No ordinary college. These snapshots in time from our matriculation day encapsulate a fraction of what sets VMI and VMI graduates apart from their peers. Our values, our bonds of brotherhood, and our opportunity to leave a lasting legacy. During our first weeks here at the Institute, VMI systems instilled the value of honor in us. The honor code, which we repeated thousands of times during Hell Week as we waited for our brother rats to get out of the showers, started to take root. We soon would understand the gravity of succumbing to a moment's temptation. One evening, as the drums rolled, Mr. Delaney announced one of our former brother rats had been dismissed. Even now, VMI boasts the strongest honor system in the nation, maintaining a single sanction, swift and fair gavel of justice. Because of this value of honor, you are a marked man or woman. This ideal will live past your time here at VMI, informing your decisions as a military leader or military officer or a business leader. Because of these values, VMI is no ordinary college. As we made it through each day of the rat line, VMI taught us the importance of shared suffering. We strained as rats together, we pushed on Force Stoop together, we contracted COVID together, and most importantly, we broke out of the rat line together. The first classmen we looked up to ensured that we understood if one of us failed to uphold the standards of cadets, we would all suffer the consequences. With each moment at the Institute, we began to understand that without shared suffering, there can be no brotherhood. A college that forces 400 students to suffer because of the actions of one is no ordinary college. Our bonds of brotherhood surpass all understanding. VMI takes high school graduates from every background, race, and religion and molds them into cadets. We are not divided by where we're from or by what we believe, but are united in the fact that we survived VMI together. At first, Brother Rat was just a term. Now it encompasses our shared experience and the bonds of brotherhood that will last a lifetime. The label of Brother Rat shows us that VMI is no ordinary college. Not only is VMI not ordinary, but our way of life is not easily understood by those outside the Institute's walls. I am sure our parents, grandparents, siblings, and significant others can attest to this point. If they cannot, I am sure if you walk to any ordinary college nearby, they will have a laundry list of items detailing our extraordinary behaviors. There are some within our system, and many more outside it, who scoff at our values and the way we carry ourselves. I remember when Mr. Gallo, our first class president, gave his election speech for the General Committee when we were newly minted fourth classmen. His speech served as a passionate warning to the class not to listen to those who did not know about VMI and its values. I remember thinking he was fanatical, as he was red in the face, talking about those outside our system having an incomplete view of what VMI truly is. After 4 years, I can say he was right all along. You never know the struggle of VMI until you experience it firsthand. You will never understand the impending doom of standing in gray blouse in the commandant's office unless it happens to you. You will never understand the panic as your company flounders to get out of the Maury River during the Crucible lightning storm, a story that I cannot wait to embellish to future classes. You will never comprehend the late night study sessions before midterms and the dread of a 7 a.m. formation unless you sign the matriculation book. You will never understand why a third classman who was in your shoes a year before is yelling at you to fold your Jim Dyke shirt correctly until you join the rat line. You will never comprehend the rush of emotions as the bagpipes play Amazing Grace in the new barracks courtyard until you experience it personally. The vibrant moments we experienced in the past become the most memorable stories in our future. That's the beauty of VMI. No ordinary college. Finally, VMI provided us with the opportunity to leave a lasting legacy. In the fall semester, I gave a speech to my Echo Company rats titled, "What's in a Name?" Each rat looked at their name tape as I asked them what legacy they wanted to leave at the Institute. In the coming days and weeks, I ask you to do the same. Reflect on your 4 years here. What lessons did you learn? How did you grow as a man or woman of character? How can you translate these lessons into your upcoming careers? As VMI has built great leaders, I ask you to uphold its legacy so that the Institute may be heard from in our day. I challenge you to uphold these ideals, to consistently strive for excellence, and to live an exceptional life defined by honor. Don't be ordinary. Congratulations to the class of 2025. As we leave this place, I pray that the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. And may he turn his face towards you and give you peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lieutenant Girak, for your leadership this year and for those inspiring remarks. Now, the president of the first class, Cadet Turner Gallo, will provide farewell remarks to his class and introduce our commencement speaker. Mr. Gallo.
Quick comment on Jonah Girak. The valedictorian election process is a process where only the kids with the cadets with the highest GPAs in the class are given the opportunity to be put into the pot for that selection and election process. And Jonah, fantastic words. I sincerely appreciate you, and you are the VMI man that everyone thinks of when they think of the VMI man. Jonah, thank you very much. Major General Wins, Mr. Galtwald, and other members of the Board of Visitors, General McDew, General Mareshi, beloved faculty and staff, and our friends and family. Thank you for being here today. Fair warning to everyone driving home, back home after graduation. If you have a VMI bumper sticker or a VMI license plate on your car and you see a very beautiful woman yelling at her husband to drive faster, barreling towards you at 90 miles an hour on the highway, that is my mother. Okay. She's not there to run you off the road. She's just there to cut you off so you can see the sticker on the back of her car. Don't be scared. It is my aim to briefly hit on the purpose of the VMI system, the bonds it builds, and the character imbued within the class of 2025. The tools that the VMI system provides remind me of a verse in the book of Matthew. 4 years of struggle, hardship, and choosing the hard right over the easy wrong have allowed for the very foundations of our character to be built on solid rock. I don't doubt that when the rain comes down, the rivers rise, and the winds blow, those who chose the easier path, who put themselves before others, who embraced the values of a world which fosters mediocrity and does ordinary, will quickly crumble under the burden of the weight they may be asked to carry, like a sandcastle falling into the sea. Those who chose the path offered by the Institute, the strong, will stand. That being said, doing push-ups in the mud isn't what makes you any more of a man or woman, though we still did a lot of those. And getting screamed at early in the morning also doesn't accomplish that goal. Neither of these are the focus of the VMI system. What makes you into that man or woman you desire to be, into that model VMI cadet, is the fact that the system breaks you down and builds you back up with the characteristics of humility, grit, tenacity, and integrity. VMI builds you back up to such that it doesn't matter who you were or what you look like. Regardless of whether you're black, brown, white, yellow, purple, red, or pink, whether you pray in a mosque, church, or a temple, the system builds and develops the rat mass and later the class to the point where what matters is how you treat others and how far you're willing to go for those on your left and your right. What will you do to help others succeed? How will you treat the little guy who can do nothing for you? Those that failed here at VMI aren't necessarily the ones who physically couldn't keep up with a workout or those who just couldn't figure out how to put their M14 back together despite a dozen attempts at remediation. There are those of us out there who still can't march in a straight line even if their lives depended on it. But they haven't failed. Those that failed did so because they failed to extend a helping hand to a brother rat. My values and ideals were molded by not only my family and mentors, but also of stories set in the not-so-distant past. One of these books, Sir Howard Pyle's The Story of King Arthur and His Knights, illustrates the moment an ordinary and not-so-glorious boy named Arthur had his moment of assay as he drew, with both hands, a gleaming sword from an impossible stone, to which after he became king, and one of the greatest kings Old England has ever had, leading with a sense of decency, civility, respect, and honor. In our time, the term assay means to test a metal or an ore to determine its mineral content and quality. For us here at VMI, each of us has been assayed every day for 4 years, and the quality of our metal has been determined. During the lives of each member of the class of 2-5, a point of friction will undoubtedly be reached, similar to Arthur's moment of assay, which will test us and require every value we've developed here at the Institute to be put into action. The question is, will you cower and miss your moment, or will you charge forth over the top with every bit of bravery you can muster? For all of you, I know unequivocally it will be the latter. You are all men and women of grit, integrity, and courage. It has been my distinct honor to spend these past 4 years with you. In closing, I will offer you these 3 final points. Stand up for the little guy. Make VMI proud by crushing the competition. And stick to your principles. Thank you. Now please join me in a warm welcome for General McDew.
Okay, you're going to see a couple things real quick, okay? So get ready. First, I'm going to stand here and adjust my trousers. I'm going to then button my jacket, and I'm stalling. Now, why am I stalling? Because I should have known this answer. I'm not the first speaker. I'm only the last speaker. What happens when you're not the first speaker? Especially if you follow a valedictorian who I should have known wouldn't suck. But what I whispered in his ear, that was the best valedictorian speech I think I've ever heard. Now, I'm going to look at the lieutenant and say, don't be proud, be ashamed of what you've now made me do. Okay? I now have to follow that. And then I got something from the first class president, I think it was, crush the little guy. I may have missed some elements in there. I heard some crushing and I heard a little guy, and so that's it. So now that my entire speech has been taken, thank you very much, and I have pages that I can't actually get to because I put them in plastic, now I have to adjust, so that's what I'm going to do. Mr. Falcone, you're right up there, right? So I spent an hour and a half today wandering around Post, reacquainting myself with what this place is now versus what it was when I was here before, 150 years ago when I was here. And I will get to a speech in a second. But I met some people. I met Katrina, who helped me get from the airport yesterday. I had dinner with the soup last night. I had breakfast with a brother Rat. I met the Scanlons. Is there a Scanlon in the audience? So, Mr. Scanlon, your mom and dad had your shoes and your cover this morning, wandering around Lejeune Hall because you couldn't keep up with them. I had a wonderful conversation with them. They were buying some good stuff, but they were toting, that's a southern word, toting, your shoes and your cover. I met Michael, where are you? Right over there. This is a young man from New York. I thought I knew him. He gave me stink eye when I approached him. You guys understand stink eye? Is that a term? He gave me stink eye, and I said, I'm either going to have to kick his rear end or bond with him. We bonded in a few seconds over this important mission today. So all of that to get to this point, I am going to give a speech. I have been warned not to make it long, but no one gave me a time limit. I have been warned to be poignant and be gone, but no one gave me a time limit. I am, in fact, a retired four-star with time on my hands. So now that I've stalled and I've rushed into my brain something I might still say, give me the blessing of at least ignoring my lapses. Now, I'm a Southern boy, and the nectar of the gods is present. And a good Coca-Cola to start you off is always good. That's a good one. That's a good one. And at my age, it's a Diet Coca-Cola. So we've already recognized the family and friends, so I'm going to have to skip that part in there because that's important, but I may do it again. But before I do my address, let me stop and thank that matriculant I met 40-some-odd years ago. He called himself a matriculant. I don't know what that is. He was a rat. But Rat Wins and his wife, Crystal, have stepped up to lead our VMI cherish its values, and nurture our most precious commodity, you. And I want to thank them publicly on behalf of me and a lot of people for what they've done. To this special place and this special faculty in this not ordinary college, thank you for what you do. You take the lumps of coal that we have, who try to remain lumps of coal, you put pressure on them to make them diamonds. Many of them will never become them until later in life. But you did your best with them, and I thank you for enduring the challenge. I believe there are dignitaries in the crowd. I'm going to take four-star privilege and say, duly noted. I am grateful to be here, and it may not appear that, but I am honored to be here. I was you 150 years ago. That wasn't funny. True, just not funny. 2-5, you are in fact the people we've been waiting for. And I pause as I make eye contact with every single one of you. This is a turbulent time. It wasn't easy when you started this journey. It wasn't easy in the middle of this journey. I'm going to cast you out of the nest. Now, you think you're going to zoom away from here. We're going to cast you out, but only to do good, to be the example. I want to take umbrage with what was said a little earlier in that someone quoted someone as saying, "Don't listen to those who do not know VMI." I challenge that. Listen, but then show them. There are a lot of people in your example that can talk a good game and can't do crap or won't do it. Everyone can talk. You have on your hands this little bitty thing, but you have this giant donut in your hands. That is an example of where you're from. Here's your challenge. You can't hide from it, as big as that monster is. You now have to live up to the promise that you say you have. And I make eye contact with you again. I really do admire you. I admire you because of all the unlimited promise and potential that you possess. You have been given the most wonderful and glorious leadership laboratory known to mankind for 4 years. Some of you took advantage of it, some of you wasted it, but all of you got some of it. You were some of the most accomplished humans we've ever let into this place. I'm glad I didn't have to compete against you to get in. You came from all those states and all those countries. You had accomplishments galore when you showed up here and put on your green COVID bands. And not one person here gave a crap about those accomplishments. You were now rats. I do appreciate the fact that along the way you met a command sergeant major that introduced you to 2-5. And you then embraced that legacy, right? It is now part of your legacy. That's a wonderful gift, especially if you take full advantage of it. Do you know how many people in the world waste their gifts? You've known them. I was not the smartest, tallest, most handsome, anything ever in my life. But I was, in fact, the hardest working and the best teammate you ever have met. I don't give myself many accolades. I will hurt you to keep hold of my honor and integrity, my work ethic, and my ability to be a teammate with you. You want me on your team because I know how to support you. I can lead when required. I can follow when necessary. I will do the small stuff that needs to get done, and I don't want credit. You learned that. The unfortunate thing is what you also got was this extreme confidence that borders on arrogance. Oh no, it crosses the line into arrogance, because when we ask you if you can do X, the answer first is yes. And then you go, now what is it? Don't lose that, but make sure that you produce, that you can in fact execute and not just talk. Your generation is full of people who love people who are celebrity. Likes and popularity are abundant, but you have a set of indisputable qualities, characteristics that are in high demand but extremely short supply. Don't waste them. I'm humbled to be up in front of you. I am flashing back with chills remembering House Mountain. Why did we climb that? But wasn't it great to finish it? I'm having chills with getting down in the push-up position and doing them till the other person's tired, right? I'm getting chills from running to my first formation with shiny shoes, and my brother rats came in a couple seconds beyond me with less than shiny shoes, and I did push-ups. Why did I do push-ups? Because I should have been late with them, and their shoes should have been better. I never forgot that lesson. You started this journey in August. We know it's hot. Could they have made the days any hotter? You were learning things you'd never thought you'd use again, but you did something that John L. Young, VMI class of 1975, he's in the Charlotte area, he's in my alumni group there, and he shared this with me when I told him I was going to come here. He read this in 1974, the summer booklet that came out. He said, this school doesn't just hand out diplomas. Through shared experiences of a common hardship, it builds bonds and forges leaders. If you remember nothing else that I say in the next hour, hour and a half, I want you to remember that an old dude, VMI graduate, stood up here and said, "You are the people we've been waiting for." He also said, because I'm old and a grandfather, that he was proud of you, that he envied you, that he knows that you will face challenges going forward, but he also knows that you're ready and that he has great confidence in you and high expectations for you. I also want to go into one more place. I need to tell you at least one story, although take me out of the 4-star club. The unfortunate thing, when you tell a war story, remember this, nothing ruins a good war story like an eyewitness. Somewhere out there are brother rats of mine. To them, I'm not near as tall or as handsome as I appear right now. To them, I'm not as infallible as I appear right now. See? But let me share you one story, and then I'll get off. Here it is, as I flip to it and try to find it very quickly. Beware, decide, be. You think you left your last test behind you. Life's tests are coming, There is no syllabus. They look like moral dilemmas. Sometimes they sound like silence when you ought to be saying something. You have to stay alert to life's tests. So beware. Somebody's going to challenge your integrity. Decide right now the type of person you're going to be. Decide right now who you will be in crunch time, what you will do and how you will do things, and continue to work on it. Many people start off like gangbusters on day one and fade in year two. 100 years ago, I decided that I was going to be a person of integrity. 100 years ago, I decided that I was always going to look professional in my uniform. 100 years ago, I said that I was always going to be a man of character, and you could count on me. I worked on it for 36 years in uniform. I continue to work on it today, and I'm still a work in progress. But I know that about myself. I came here to be a civil engineer graduate because I liked math and sciences and numbers and problems that had answers, although these people gave me problems that didn't have answers. I know for a fact they did not have answers. I ended up becoming a commander and leading people. People are a much more challenging proposition, but decide how you would lead them right now and work on it. And then the be part. Be it every day. You have good days and bad days. But don't just wait till you feel like it. Here, you can memorize, test, and forget something. In your profession, you can't. You have to decide that on every single day that you're going to be better tomorrow than you are today. And that's my story. So let me get to I've got a pithy ending. Somewhere in this pile of stuff. Here it is. This is good. This is where I slow my pace down a bit, get taller, and really make a point of saying these things. As you walk across this stage, just as I did with my own class, the mighty class of 1982, who was the first to graduate in Cameron Hall, remember, I hope you feel the weight and gravity of this moment. I know you can't wait to get out of here. And I know one thing that's more important than that. These people who supported you through this process have one last shot to see you the way they want to see you. It's about you, but it is not about you. Remember, I thank you, I have great confidence in you, and I envy you. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm only standing because they're going to call me back up here, and I don't have so many revolutions left in these knees.
So on behalf of the VMI Class of 2025, Board of Visitors and Major General Wins, I would like to present you with this gift.
So how do I get that home? You know the airline pilot will let me take this baby home? That's it. Oh, there we go.
General McDew, thank you for such meaningful words. Your impact on me will last a lifetime, and I thank you for everything, the mentorship and the counsel that you've given me over the years, particularly over the last 4.5 years. It is now my pleasure to present the awards for the highest achievement to members of the graduating class. Will the cadets whose names are called please come to the steps as they are announced by Brigadier General Moreshi.
So before I announce the top standing cadets, just a quick note, we had 3 cadets who were tied for top academic standing, and using our tiebreaker, we got it to the top 2, but accomplished great accolades to all 3. The first Jackson Hope Medal for highest attainment in scholarship, accompanied by the Commander Harry Millard Mason Academic Proficiency Award, a cash prize to the recipient of the first Jackson Hope Medal, is presented to Cadet Gabriel Patrick Williams. A member of the Institute Honors Program, Cadet Williams is an international studies major who has excelled in the field of international political economy while also pursuing the minor in national security. He will attend Georgetown University's School of Foreign Service in the fall. The second Jackson Hope Medal, because this cadet took just a few less credits at VMI than our first Jackson Hope recipient. The second Jackson Hope Medal for second highest attainment in scholarship, accompanied by the Colonel Sterling Murray Heflin 1916 Academic Proficiency Award, a cash prize awarded to the recipient of the second Jackson Hope Medal, is presented to Cadet James Andrew Bonowitz. Cadet Bonowitz has been an outstanding biology major from day one and has maintained the highest GPA in biology for his class year for 4 years in a row. He earned Institute honors by conducting an excellent research project on neurobiology of rats in rural and urban environments. The Society of the Cincinnati Medal is awarded to that member of the graduating class who has distinguished him or herself by efficiency of service and excellence of character while at VMI. The Cincinnati Medal is accompanied by 2 cash prizes, the Richard J. Marshall Award and the Sumter L. Lowry Award. The 2025 Cincinnati Medal is presented to Cadet Courtney Nicole Novotny. Will all of the candidates for graduation please rise? The Academic Board has presented to the Board of Visitors 159 cadets for the Bachelor of Science degree and 151 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, all of whom have been certified to have completed the requirements for graduation from the Virginia Military Institute. Major General Wins.
By the authority of law vested in the Board of Visitors and faculty, I confer upon each of you a diploma in testimony of your being a graduate of the Virginia Military Institute and award you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your major field of study. Institute honors graduates and graduates distinguished in general merit will be called first and receive a distinguished graduate certificate. Please be seated and come forward to the platform as your course groups are called. Got it. All right, please be seated. We're pleased to recognize 22 cadets who have been certified as distinguished graduates in Institute honors. This honor is bestowed only on those who have earned at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average while completing the requirements of their majors and minors, as well as the additional requirements of VMI's Institute honors curriculum. This would be a rare achievement in any college or university, but is particularly noteworthy here, given the co-curricular demands placed on cadets by the unique VMI educational system. We are also pleased to take special note of 44 graduates who have been certified as distinguished graduates. These cadets have completed their curricula with a cumulative grade point average in excess of 3.5. Again, a remarkable achievement.
Distinguished graduates with Institute honors. Drury Wood Knight Bowles, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Cole Sheldon Boyer, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. James Andrew Bonowitz, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Chemistry. Dylan Michael Colbert, BS in Psychology, Honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Audrey Grace Davis, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, triple minor in Leadership Studies, National Security, and Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Kate Faye Dowden, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, minor in Mathematics, concentration in Nuclear Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force, Distinguished Air Force Graduate. Earl Bagaskara Filgo, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in Arabic and National Security, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Brooks Davis Freeman, Bachelor of Arts in English, Honors in English, triple concentration in Literary Studies, Philosophy, and Rhetoric and Writing. Jonah Michael Jurak, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, triple minor in Arabic, Spanish, and National Security, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Patrick Dunn Kiernan, Bachelor of Arts in History, Honors in History, minor in German, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Suzanne Jeannie Peck Leaptrot, Bachelor of Arts in English, Honors in English, concentration in Rhetoric and Writing. Riley K. Malone, Bachelor of Arts in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Delilah Marie Martindale, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, triple minor in Leadership Studies, Spanish, and Psychology. Simon Delano Roberts Moore III, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Honors in Psychology. Courtney Nicole Novotny, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Jude Ryan Roberts, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Theory and Application Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Gretel Yvette Schenk, Bachelor of Arts in English, Honors in English, quadruple concentration in Art History and Visual Cultures, Literary Studies, Philosophy, and Rhetoric and Writing, minor in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Brian Matthew Tavener, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Whitney Ann Tracy, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Ethan Ethan Carey Webster, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in Leadership Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Gabriel Patrick Williams, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in Asian Studies and National Security. Anna Yemelinova, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, double minor in Chinese and National Security, Ensign, United States Navy. Distinguished graduates. Alexa Colleen Avery, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Theory and Application track, double minor in Cybersecurity and Mathematics. Dominic Eric Bladorn, Bachelor of Arts in History, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Jonathan Michael Burkett, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Connor Dawson Cherry, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in National Security, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Samuel David Clendenin, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Jack Irish Conley, Bachelor of Arts in History, Honors in History, minor in Military History. Cameron Joseph Dabu, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Sedona Sky Dansu, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Honors in Psychology, double minor in Exercise Science and Leadership Studies. Kevin Joseph Doherty, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, minor in Business. Traylor Alexander Brian Duvall, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business. Caroline Abigail Ferrillo, Bachelor of Science in Physics, double minor in Astronomy and Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Joseph Peter Flynn, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Cybersecurity. Ethan Michael Fogel, Bachelor of Science in Physics, double minor in Astronomy and Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Christopher James Golini, Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Business, concentration in Decision Analytics. Eric Hans Gottman, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Johan Jose Hernandez, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Bronco Peter Jaworski, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, minor in Mathematics. Hasawat Kamsong Eng, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, Royal Thai Army. Caroline Marie LaSalle, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Exercise Science. Dong Qua Nguyen Lei, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Theory and Application track. Jia Yai Lee, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Ensign, United States Navy. James Alfred Manning, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Cybersecurity, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Gibson Joshua Mall, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Kenna J. McAllister, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Trey Robert McGee, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps, Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps option. Connor Quinn McGovern, Bachelor of Science in Biology, minor in Exercise Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Andrew Charles Bengis, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Aaron Thomas Metz, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in National Security, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Cole Ryan Mooney, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, double minor in Computer Engineering and Mathematics. David Cole Newman, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Ung Chan Oh, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Ryan Zachary Peterson, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, minor in National Security. Caden Lake Plummer, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Zachary Thomas Poche, Bachelor of Arts in History, Honors in History, double minor in French and Military History, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael David Poe, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Cybersecurity track, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Rachel Joy Roberson, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Raj Kanazawa Singh, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Cybersecurity track, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Caleb Owen Staples, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Ensign, United States Navy. Daniel Joseph Tullis, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Honors in Psychology, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Marcus Emmett Van Alstyne, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. Nathan Angelo Van Ness, Bachelor of Science in Physics, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Benjamin Debrell Wallace, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, minor in Mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Louis Brandt Wiltonmuth, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, concentration in Nuclear Engineering, minor in Physics. James Philip Wynn, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, minor in Physics. The Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Mathematics. Benjamin John Bierstein, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. David Sunghyun Cho, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Andres Pualilani Hall, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Haixin Huang, with distinction, minor in Physics, Ensign, Republic of China Navy. Chun Hao Lu, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Army. Joshua Gavin Moylan, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Courtney Diane Smith, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. The Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Noah Judd Aarons, with distinction. Morgan David Allen Bird, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Jackson Reagan Butler. Emma Jean Cameron, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Laura Ruth Fensky, with distinction, double minor in Psychology and Chemistry. Kyle Patrick Hayes. Connor Robert Johnson, with distinction. Madeline Jane Kennedy, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Athelia Oceana Long, minor in Exercise Science. Alex George Mayton, with distinction, minor in Exercise Science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Emma Marie Maidel, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. James Ely Newsom III. Carly Nicole Price, with distinction. Matthew Wade Rumsey, with distinction, minor in exercise science, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Victor Tulipov, with distinction. The Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry, River Allen Sean Carroll, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Stephen Paul Holskamp II, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Thomas George Langston, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. The Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering, Carter Gage Baldwin. Zachariah Bushashia, with distinction. Isabella Claudia Bruzonic, with distinction. Cyrus Paxton Cox, with distinction. Vincent Lee Cyrus, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Ian Harris Finney, minor in mathematics. Kevin Christopher Garraway, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Bruce Howard Benjamin Gilkerson, with distinction. Agostino Valentine Guarnieri, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Alexander Douglas Haley, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Luke Province Hart, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Nathan Patrick Hawley, with distinction. John Thomas Inge II, with distinction. Mitchell Allen Kerr, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Damian Ashar Levin, with distinction. Hunter Keith Mall, with distinction. Luke Michael Morenza, with distinction, Second Lieutenant. Thomas Anderson Pearson. Samuel Joseph Rooker, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Riley Santiago Simon, with distinction. Roger Zachary Summers. Carter Holland Wasser, with distinction, minor in mathematics, second lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Science degree in computer science, Daniel Wallace Brischke. Brandon Anthony Bowie, Information Technology Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Daniel Christopher Capotes. Logan Kyle Gammon, with distinction, Information Technology Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Robert Joseph Kennedy III, Cybersecurity Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Maximilian Eric Kleberg, with distinction, Cybersecurity Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Samuel Kevin McKee, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Lin Kwang No, with distinction, Cybersecurity Track. Stephen Alexander Rawless, Cybersecurity Track, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Tristan John Stour, with distinction, minor in cybersecurity, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Nicholas Truman Valle, with distinction. Victoria Alexis Wright. The Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Kefner Clinton Atian, with distinction. Caleb Russell Fender, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Grant Mosley Martin, with distinction. Ruben Christian Medina, with distinction. Laney Elizabeth Morgan, minor in mathematics, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Liam Wallace Noonan. Benjamin Eli Schreier, with distinction, minor in mathematics. Demethus Jayward Thompson Jr., with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Joshua Cooper Toole. The Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering, Simon Tariq Buckner, with distinction, concentration in Aerospace Engineering, minor minor in mathematics, second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Samuel Lucas Chopper, with distinction, concentration in nuclear engineering, minor in mathematics, second lieutenant, United States Army. Evangelos John Glinos. William Andrew Graham. Bruce Victor Hay, Jr., concentration in aerospace engineering, minor in mathematics. Evan Michael Klabundi, triple minor in mathematics, nuclear engineering, and physics. Diego Domingo Marquis, second lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Brian Joseph Rogers, Jr., minor in mathematics. Spencer Douglas Tate, with distinction, minor in mathematics. David Owen William Young, with distinction, concentration in nuclear engineering, minor in mathematics. The Bachelor of Science degree in physics, Jason Keith Armstrong, double minor in astronomy and mathematics. Timothy Elliott Daigneault. The Bachelor of Science degree in psychology, Childs Reyes Alba, double minor in leadership studies and philosophy, second lieutenant, United States Army. Gabriela Juan Amos, with distinction, honors in psychology. Elia Shaylin Armstrong, second lieutenant, United States Army. Race Richard Cannon, with distinction, honors in psychology. Steele Edmund Cannon, with distinction, honors in psychology. Matthew Alexander Cullen, minor in leadership studies. Anthony Cruz Fernandez Grimes, with distinction, honors in psychology. Griffith Jack Gibson. Jubari Trumaine Haslam. Terrell Hassan Jackson. Jason Hassan Johnson, Jr. Masia Meili Kellahan, second lieutenant, United States Army. Josh William Kiggins, with distinction. Richard Porter Lewis II. John Paul Locker II. Jake Matthew Meehan. Keandre Dominique Midget, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Evan Keith Palmer. Carson Eric Paxton, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Victoria K. Phillips, minor in Leadership Studies, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Tyler Tyreek Lander Poindexter. Austin Chase Powell, minor in Leadership Studies. Eric Michael Rankin, minor in Leadership Studies. Hunter James Rice. Frederick Aloysius Riemann III, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Mason Alexander Scanlon. Alexandra Erica Schwartz, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Henry Bennett Sheets IV, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Mason Allen Stewart, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Cameron Rivard Joseph West, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Brandon Cruz Williams, with distinction, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Tristan Charles Williams, with distinction, honors in psychology, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Air Force. The Bachelor of Arts degree in biology, Joshua Enrique Addis, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Isabel Ianetta Cabulas. Abdullah Awesome Chu. Christopher Antonio Olson, minor in history, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and business, James Alexander Baber V. Adam Douglas Beaver. James Robert Bowe, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Addison James Clark, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. William Michael Duffy. Gabriel Jackson Eichler. Luke Tanner Esparza. Bryant Christopher Falk. Nathan Andrew Froshbois, with distinction, minor in French, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Ian Connor Gieselman, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Rachel Elizabeth Greathouse, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Ethan Rogers Griffith, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Mason Ford Gustafson, with distinction, concentration in decision analytics, minor in Spanish, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Nicholas George Hemstreet, with distinction, concentration in financial analysis, minor in international studies, ensign, United States Coast Guard. Jonathan Hunter Horton, with distinction, concentration in financial analysis, minor in Spanish. William McDaniel Hauk, with distinction, concentration in global business. Charles Andrew Hunt, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Grayson Wayne Ingram. John Frederick Kennedy, with distinction, minor in Arabic, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Timothy Franklin Crone. Chao Yun Lee, with distinction, minor in cybersecurity, Second Lieutenant, Republic of China Air Force. Presley McGuire Matter. Anthony Thomas Marita, concentration in decision analytics. David Dawson Pedigo III. William James Prince. Luke Alexander Rustarucci, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Cooper Jace Cisco, with distinction, minor in leadership studies. Ethan James Smith, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Matthew Garrett Solomon with distinction. Dorian O'Brien Starnes. Joshua Giovanni Vicicio, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. William Jacob Waldron, concentration in financial analytics. Kyler William Weimer, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Harrison Meade Williams with distinction. Andrew Christopher Wright with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. The Bachelor of Arts degree in English, Hunter McKinley Davis, with distinction, triple concentration in literary studies, philosophy, and rhetoric and writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Maxwell Donald Gorley, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Alejandro Esteban Johnson, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing. Joseph Michael Kane, with distinction, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Christian Ambrose Larvey, with distinction, double concentration in literary studies and rhetoric and writing, minor in French, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jackson Roy Lloyd, triple concentration in art history and visual cultures, literary studies, and rhetoric and writing. Luke Matthew Mooney, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brian Michael Pritchard, with distinction, triple concentration in art history and visual cultures, literary studies, rhetoric and writing, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Aiden Joseph Perdum, triple concentration in art history and visual cultures, literary studies, and rhetoric and writing. Taj Jaden Sumi, concentration in rhetoric and writing. The Bachelor of Arts degree in history, Clinton William Albrecht, minor in literary studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Riley Thomas Alfonso, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Tenshi Anisi. Nathan Stephen Benton. Lane Allen Basu, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Gavin Odell Cooper, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Joshua Buckner Creel, with distinction, minor in French, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Brian Addison Culpepper, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Kenneth Arthur Dinkle, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Richard Dwight Fuller, with distinction. Turner James Gallo, with distinction, minor in physics, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Alexis K. Gonzalez, with distinction. Jonathan Charles Grove, with distinction, double minor in literary studies and military history, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Derek Wachi Jima, minor in military history, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Ashton Leslie Hall, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Brigham Fukin Hampton, minor in literary studies, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Owen Karun Herbert, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Christopher Jacob Hewitt, with distinction, minor in economics. Matthew Justin Jeffers, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. William Dewey Lowerman IV, with distinction, concentration in military history. Coy Jack Matson, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy. Daniel Aiden O'Neill, with distinction, honors in history, minor in international studies. John Morgan Pendleton, minor in literary studies, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Mason Dwayne Rotz, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Aiden Nathaniel Sanders, with distinction, minor in philosophy, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Patrick Brian Sexton II, minor in philosophy. Cyrus Anthony Vincent. Samuel David Vugulin, minor in Spanish, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Arts degree in International Studies, Elijah Gabriel Alberti, with distinction, minor in Chinese, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Caden Allen Beck. Callum Russell Boyd, with distinction, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Parker Avery Boykin, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Nicholas Craig Brown Jr., 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Wyatt Grayson Brown, with distinction. Melina Caris Bolger, double minor in Asian Studies and Chinese. Katria Jane Catania, with distinction, double major in Modern Languages and Cultures, minor in Rhetoric and Writing. Noah Alexander Chapman, with distinction, double major in modern languages and cultures. Justin Emmanuel Collins, with distinction, minor in German, second lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Reese William Demery, ensign, United States Navy. Jesse Walker Duke, with distinction, minor in German, second lieutenant, United States Army. Richard Zachary Edwards, second lieutenant, United States Army. Joshua Jackson Evans, with distinction, second lieutenant, United States Army. Julie Neves Freitas, with distinction, minor in Spanish. Lauren Lynn Fife, with distinction. Elena Kayla Gutierrez, with distinction, double minor in Asian Studies and Chinese, second lieutenant, United States Air Force, distinguished Air Force graduate. Michael George Hage III. Andrew Jihu Ha, second lieutenant, United States Army. Aaron Matthew Jones, second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Bin Mohammed Khan. Benjamin Ryan Lovingood, minor in German. Charles James Masters, with distinction. Owen Seamus McCaffrey, second lieutenant, United States Army. Cody Lloyd McGuire, with distinction, second lieutenant, United States Army, distinguished military graduate. Andrew Lewis Miller, with distinction, double major in modern languages and cultures, second lieutenant, United States Air Force. Victor Petruszewski, with distinction. Matthew Todd Pitts, double minor in leadership studies and philosophy. William Jackson Roberts, with distinction, minor in national security, second lieutenant, United States Army. Alexa Joseph Royer, with distinction, second lieutenant, United States Army. Bailey Andrews Schaefer. Carlos Andres Shields. McKenna Jolie Schrott, with distinction, double minor in leadership studies and psychology, second lieutenant, United States Army. Patrick John Simmons, with distinction, minor in history, second lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Matthew Thomas Sisk, Second Lieutenant, United States Army, Distinguished Military Graduate. Olin Peter C.J. Larson, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Scott Nicholas Streff, with distinction, minor in Middle Eastern Studies. Hannah Joe Thompson, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps. Xander Laszlo Topos, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Michael Joseph Wakefield, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Christian Michael Walker. Brooks Bunch Weatherly, with distinction, Ensign, United States Navy, Distinguished Military Graduate. Jackson Vincent Wicca, with distinction. Charles Lamar Williamson, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Modern Languages and Cultures, Jackson Davis Creech, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Air Force. Charles Lowell Downs III, with distinction, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Jack Chrisman Fletcher, with distinction, minor in International Studies, Second Lieutenant, United States Marine Corps, Distinguished Naval Graduate, Marine Corps option. Angelina Renee Garcia, minor in Physics. Joshua Daniel Palmer, with distinction.
La- Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025 graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd ask that you please remain seated while the chaplain pronounces the benediction, after which the new regimental commander, Cadet Devin Azine, will publish brief orders. Then the regimental band will play the VMI Spirit, after which this commencement ceremony is adjourned. Chaplain Gasper.
Would you join me in prayer? Lord, may your blessing and favor continue to rest upon the members of the class of 25. May you bless them, keep them, and make your face to shine upon them, giving them grace, peace, and an ever-increasing faith as they leave here today and all the days of their lives. And everyone said, Amen. Amen.
Attention to orders. Leave of absence. Leave of absence until 2200 Friday, 22 August 2025 is hereby granted to all cadets. Cadets returning from furlough must register at the guardroom before that duty. Relief from duty. The class of 2025 is hereby relieved from duty.
Yeah, no, this is a long